morning on the table, and the engines were chatting in the sheds.
Morning, everyone. Thought I'd just come and say goodbye before I head out. So, Smokey, I heard you're going to a different railway. How do you think that's gonna go? Why is it Smokey that gets to go to the other railway? Why is it never me? Diesel, that's just because you're so negative. Come on, just cheer up, dude. Yeah, come on, just let Smokey have his moment. Fine. Well, I best be off, heading over to the new railway. See y'all in a little while.
Smokey then reversed. Points were switched. Smokey Joe headed to the other railway.
The next morning, Smokey Joe arrived on the other railway. He stopped to just have a look around at the new scenery that laid before him. There were buildings and tracks and new stations he had never seen before, with a passenger train going round. He thought he recognised the engine, but there was so much going on he just couldn't get his head round everything. Up ahead stood a very unique looking man with a top hat. Smokey thought that this man could help him as to where he needed to be, so Smokey Joe puffed off to ask him. "Excuse me, sir, do you know where I'm supposed to be?" "Oh, you're that spare engine I asked for, aren't you?" "I don't know, I was just asked to come here. We need more engines in the goods yard, and I've asked the other railway if you could come over." "Oh, okay, where do I need to be?" "At the goods yard, it's just down the line. There should be some other engines there." "Okay, thank you." And with that, Smokey Joe puffed off to the goods yard. When he arrived, he realised why they needed his help. It was a wreck. Tankers and trucks everywhere. "I'll start with these tankers," said Smokey Joe. He coupled up to them, and he rolled backwards, but he had to pin down his brakes. It was an awkward position, for he had to stop on some points. Suddenly, without warning, a blue tank engine ran into the side of him. "Oi, what was that for?" said Smokey Joe. "I didn't mean to do it. I didn't know you were there. Anyway, who are you?" "I'm Smokey Joe. I've come here to help. But at this rate, you're just delaying everyone." "Help you? We don't need help, thanks. You got me, the useful tank engine. You're not that useful if you're derailing, aren't you?" And then the Jinty rolled up. "Oh look, the really useful engine we don't adore." "Oh, shut up, Jinty." "Excuse me, do you know this blue tank engine?" "Why, yes I do. He's not that useful, always causing trouble around here." "No, that's you." "Can I ask, what's your name?" "Oh, I'm the Jinty. I'm the proper useful tank engine on this railway." "Don't listen to him." "I don't mean to get involved in this, anyone. I really don't mean to." The Jinty, realising Smokey Joe was new to this railway, came up with a devious plan. "Oh no, you're not causing any trouble. Hey, would you like to be my friend?" "Oh, I'd like to. Instead of this blue tank engine." "I don't even know who you are. Is Smokey? Who are you?" "Alright, well I'll get the crane and we'll sort this little mess out caused by this blue puffball." "Will do. Right, let's get to work then." Unbeknownst to all of them, another visitor to the railway had seen everything and realised something was going to happen. Once Thomas was back on the line, he puffed off to do other work, mainly just to get away from the Jinty. "Great work there, Smokey Joe. I like how you handled with the crane." "Thank you, Jinty. But there's no time to waste. Right, I need you to gather all the tankers and arrange them neatly." "I can do that, Jinty. And once you've done that, I need you to arrange the coaches." Sure, I can do that too. "And the trucks. That's afterwards. Can I ask, will you be doing any of this?" Yeah, let's just get started, shall we?" So Smokey Joe got to work, without any help from the Jinty at all. A few hours later, Smokey had finished. He was very proud of his work, and was waiting for the appreciation from the Jinty. Instead, the Jinty scoffed. "What on earth is this mess?" I arranged it like you asked me to." "Don't give me that nonsense. I asked you to arrange them neatly. What is this? Do it again until you get it right, and don't come to the sheds until it's done." And with that, the Jinty just chuffed away as if it was nothing to do with him. Smokey, now quite upset, just got to work rearranging all the rolling stock again. Smokey Joe didn't know where the shed was, So that night he spent the night in the goods shed, alone. Until a very familiar blue puffball engine rolled up next to him. Hello, is it Smokey? Smokey? What's your name again? Smokey Joe. Ah, that's it. I noticed you weren't at the shed, so I thought I'd come look for you. I don't know how to get there. And also, why should I trust you anyway? You were horrible earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I came to apologise as well. Because of that Jinty, I've been under so much stress lately. But the Jinty's a nice engine. He isn't. He is trying to replace me. Oh. Oh, I get that now. So yeah, I felt sorry for you, so I thought I'd come find you. Can I ask, has he been treating you nicely? No. He told me after we sorted the crane out to arrange the goods yard. I did. And then he scolded at me saying he didn't like it, so told me to do it again. And by the time I was done, it was nightfall, so I didn't have to get back. Tell you what, I'll be your friend, and I'll help you get out of here. Because this place is no place for a nice engine like you. Really? Sure. I may not be the most useful tank engine, but I'm a good friend. Thank you. So that night, the two slept together in the same shed, conjuring up a plan to get away from the Jinty. The next morning, Smokey Joe woke up to realise that Thomas had gone. Instead, the Jinty rolled up to him. Is it normal for little engines to have a lie-in on busy days? But we don't start for another 30 minutes. I don't care. You work for me, Smokey. Now get shunting now. You know what? No. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, the scrapyard is going to have a lot of fun having a newer engine added to its collection unless you get a move on. Now go! Smokey Joe got scared at this, so he went off to do work under the reign of the Jinty. A few hours later, Smokey Joe was told by the Jinty to take a train to the docks. This was a train specifically tasked for the Jinty because he was strong enough. Although Smokey Joe was a small engine, he was struggling but managed to take the train to the docks. Smokey had to stop for a red signal. There, he met a big green engine with a tender that had the letters L and ER. Hello there, my name is Flying Scotsman. What's your name? Smokey Joe. You seem a little out of breath there, Smokey Joe. Is everything okay? No, I'm getting bullied by another engine who's telling me to do all his jobs. Well, that's not very nice. What's the name of this engine? Jinty, but he's bigger than me and has more control over me. Just then, Thomas came rushing round the bend. Smokey! Smokey! I've got good news. I've got a plan on how to get you out of here. This is what we're going to do. And they all whispered together. That is brilliant. May I help? We'll take all the help we can get. Right, team, let's go. We've got till tonight. So they all puffed off, ready to execute the plan. Thomas gathered some trucks. The Flying Scotsman kept the Jinty busy. Don't you think you could hurry up a bit? I'm sorry, it takes a while for me to fill it with water. And Smokey Joe just kept shunting like normal, as if nothing was up. Later that night, it was time for them to put their plan into action. The Scotsman was coupled up to the front of Smokey. They were going to try and run away from the railway. You ready for this, Smokey? Ready as I'll ever be, Thomas. I'm going to be happy to get back to my railway. You deserve to be there, not here. Hey, I'm sorry to break up the conversation, you two, but we've got to get going. Too right. I'll see you soon. The Scotsman led first, with Smokey Joe behind, and Thomas would stay a bit further behind to act as a lookout for any other trains. Quiet now, everyone. Quiet. We're getting close. We're gonna do it. Shh, it's the Jinty. Pass quietly. What? What? Hey! Hey, you three! Where do you think you're going? Immediately, the Jinty gave chase. Run, everyone! Go, go, go! He's gonna gain on us, go! The engine sped up as fast as they could. But the Jinty was, in fact, gaining. Oh, we're not gonna make it! Yes, we will, Smokey. Yes, we will. Thomas thought for a minute. He had an idea. Ditch the trucks, Thomas shouted. Smokey uncoupled the trucks and they rolled to a stop. Now the Jinty was gaining to him. They were right behind Thomas. Go back to your railway, Thomas shouted. Stay safe. What they didn't know is Thomas was actually stopping. Thomas, no! Wait, what? Get out of the way! Till next time, Smokey Joe. The next morning, Conductor 165 was upset. I can't even get a good night's sleep without you two messing up throughout the night. I do not want to hear it. I want both of you to go to separate sheds across either side of the railway, so maybe you can think about what you did. I will get you for this, Thomas. Maybe so, but at least you did not get Smokey Joe.
It was around 7 a.m. the next morning when they started hearing sounds coming out of the tunnel. All of a sudden, an engine emerged. Very important, Smokey.